Once again recap करते हैं. What are the things that we have to know in calorimetry? The most important thing is the heat absorbed, heat released by a body or heat given by a body. Hot body देता है ना वो, heat released, hot heat release करता है. Hot body is equal to heat absorbed. Always. So can I say, if a body is at 100 degrees Celsius and another body is at 5 degrees Celsius, will the 5 degrees Celsius reach 100 degrees Celsius and then it will stop, or where will it stop? Middle. Because the body at a higher heat potential will keep on losing some heat, and the body at a lower heat potential will keep on gaining that heat, and at a point of time when both the heat content of the bodies become equal, the heat exchange will stop. Understood? So for a body, let's say, heat release and heat absorbed. Now let's come to the heat, the two parts of heat. Heat has two functions. The first function of heat is to raise the temperature of a body. That is related to the specific heat capacity of every material. Specific heat capacity is what? Is the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a body by 1 degree Celsius. Okay? So what do we say? The function of heat? Function of heat is to raise the temperature, right? मैं 1 डिग्री सेल्सियस बढ़ाने के लिए 1 जूल ऑफ हीट दूंगी, चलेगा सब बॉडीज को? जितना हीट देते हैं उतना ही टेम्परेचर बढ़ता है क्या हमेशा? नहीं. It does follow a certain pattern, but it is not necessary that every body, if I give them 2 joules of heat, every body will get a temperature of 2 degrees Celsius. It depends on the heat capacity of the body. For bodies like water, which has very high specific heat capacity, it will first absorb the heat very slowly. After that, the temperature will rise. The rise of temperature is very slow. Do you know this or not? Yes, you know this? What are you? पढ़ा नहीं है जब तक. Okay. So for substances which are good conductor of heat, like copper को heat दिया तो immediately वो your ladles, your metal ladles that we use for cooking, that example that I gave you, immediately गर्म हो जाते हैं. But wood धीरे-धीरे गर्म होता है. So wood has a very high specific heat capacity, and metal or good conductor of heat has a very low heat capacity. They get heated fast. Low heat capacity मतलब क्या? The amount of temperature needed to raise the temperature of a body by 1 degree Celsius is high. And high heat capacity is the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of a body by 1 degree Celsius is low. Understood? Is it clear? So function of heat is definitely to raise the temperature. This is measured by the equation Q is equal to MC delta T. Another function of heat is when it is not raising the temperature, what is it doing? Temperature raise नहीं हो रहा. Ice को मैंने heat provide किया, but the temperature is not rising for some time. Change of state or change of phase, right? This does not depend on temperature because temperature does not go up. So if the temperature is not going up, what is changing? State is changing. State change is based on the latent heat of the body. Latent मतलब passive heat, याद है? That heat, entire heat goes towards changing from solid to liquid or liquid to gas. So this is given by the equation Q is equal to MC कहाँ से आएगा? Specific heat का है ही नहीं. ML. There is no component of temperature here. Why? Because the temperature does not rise. All of you are not studying. Let me tell this very clearly. पढ़ाई आप लोग नहीं कर रहे. मैं पढ़ाई जा रही हूँ, आप लोग बिल्कुल पढ़ाई नहीं कर रहे. ये दोनों components समझ में आ गए? So now when heat is released and heat is absorbed, when let's say I have a certain substance, I have steam. Steam is in vapor state. Steam मैंने use किया to heat up a certain material. Steam पास हो रहा है तो गर्म तो होगा ना, कोई किसी से भी पास हो रहा है तो. अगर steam को मैंने use किया to heat up that material, steam will lose heat. It will lose heat. So can I say the steam will lose heat for two purposes? One is to raise the temperature of the other body and to change its state. So if I am using steam, what are the two heats that are, what are the two reasons the heat is released for? One is to change the state of the steam. What is to change the state? Change of state is shown by m into latent heat, mass of the body into latent heat, plus it is also going to be used to change the temperature of the body that it is passing through, and this will always be equal to the heat absorbed by the body, the heat absorbed by the body on which I am applying this to. So this will be equal to the mc delta T of that body, right? Is it clear? Heat absorbed by the body is equal to the heat absorbed by one body or a cooler body is equal to the heat released by the hotter body. And how much heat is released by the hotter body? The amount which is required to change its state and the amount of heat which is required to heat up the cold body. And that will always be equal to how hot the cold body got. Is it clear? Absolutely clear? Okay. Now, over here, if let's say there is a body of temperature T1 and another body of temperature T2 such that T1 is greater than T2. This is hot, this is cold. Can I say this is a hot body and this is a cold body? Any problem in understanding this? So temperature will fall for this body and rise for this body. Let's say the equilibrium temperature is capital T. So can I say for a hot body it will be mc delta T will be T1 minus T because T1 is greater than equilibrium temperature. Now tell me Kaushal, what will be the equilibrium, what will be the mc delta T for a cold body?
T2 plus T.
Plus
T2 minus T1.
T2 minus T1 तो T का क्या मतलब हुआ? अच्छा ये बता. This body was at 100 degrees Celsius. This body T2 is at 0 degrees Celsius. Both of them reach a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. So इसका delta T क्या होगा? mc 100 minus 20 because this is bigger, this is smaller. And इसका temperature क्या होगा?
20 minus 0 minus
20 minus 0. Final temperature minus initial. Final minus initial इसके केस में होगा. समझ में आया?
T minus T2.
So ये क्या होगा? T minus T2. Got it? Why? Because T2 is smaller than T2. So it will be T minus. Understood this too? ये पूरा clear हुआ? फिर से लिखो. न्यूमेरिकल पे आते हैं.
श्वेता मैम.
जल्दी से लिखो. कराए थे मैंने थर्ड सम
मैम जो सर्कल्स का जो वीडियो है वो किसके अंदर है?
सर्कल्स के अंदर सर्कल ज्योमेट्री
जो नहीं दिख रहा पहले दिखने को नहीं दिख रहा है. पहले मैंने देखा
बोल के दिखाओ क्या ऑर्डर में बोल रहे ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता है.
फोन पे नहीं लैपटॉप पे
इसी पे भी दिखेगा ना बेटा.
बट मैं लैपटॉप पे सेम
मुझे घर ले चलो. क्या लिखा है मैंने? पूरा लिख लो. आपको दिखना नहीं है तो लिखो भी मत अगर सब याद रहता है आपको. तो बड़ा बोतल equilibrium temperature.
क्वेश्चन को लिखना
Okay. Look at this question. 0.5 kg of lemon squash. When I bought it from a shop, it was at 30 degrees Celsius. Now I put it in the fridge. Every fridge has a heating or a cooling capacity. Every heater has a heating capacity. Every cooler has a cooling capacity. What is the cooling capacity? 30 joules per second. So can I say this is basically the power of the fridge? Can I say this is the power of the fridge? What is power? What is power?
Energy upon time.
Work done or energy upon time. And what did I tell you? Energy of the body will be equal to the work done by the body for in case of machines, in case of equipments. So जितना energy upon time है, it will be same as work done upon time. कितना काम कर सकते हो 1 minute में? That is the power that you have. You should know this. So can I say this is the power? So let's first write down on given. Power of the fridge is how much? 30 joules per second. Alright. What else do we have? What is C? C इधर जो लिख रहे हैं हम लोग ये क्या है? MCT जो हमने पूरा डिवाइड किया था ये क्या था? L क्या था? L और स्पेसिफिक C क्या है? Specific heat capacity of a body is represented by C. Specific heat capacity of the squash is given as 4200 joules per kg Kelvin. Joules पे है दोनों. No need to convert. What else do I have? Mass of the squash is how much? 0.5 kg. Anything else? What is the initial temperature of the squash? 30 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature that it has to reach? So can I say T will be 5 degrees Celsius? 5 degrees Celsius तक पहुंचना है. So can I say the heat absorbed by the fridge? अभी लिखो मत. कुछ नहीं आता आप लोगों को. लिखना बंद करो. The heat absorbed by the fridge is going to be the heat released by the squash. Can I say the heat absorbed by the fridge is Q? Q is what? Q is heat energy, right? Q is heat energy. And what is power? What do we know about power? Power is equal to energy upon time. So can I say power is equal to Q upon T? How much is the power of this fridge?
30.
So can I say 30 is equal to the heat of the body upon T? Or can I say Q is equal to 30 T? Can I say this much? Q हम लोग को T के टर्म्स में मिल गया. मुझे T ही ढूंढना है. How long will it take? यही ढूंढना है. So can I say that what did I say? The heat absorbed by the fridge is the same as the heat released by the squash. We are assuming there is no other thing that we have kept in the fridge. So can I say Q is equal to M of the squash into C of the squash into delta T of the squash. इधर तक समझे? Q क्या है? Q is 30T. 30 into T is equal to what is mass of the squash? 0.5 or can I say 5 upon 10? C क्या है? 4200 and what is delta T? 30 से 5 तक आ रहा है ना वो? 30 से 5 तक आ रहा है. So can I say it is going to be 30 minus 5? So can I say T is equal to 5 into 42 into 25 upon 3. So this is how much? 25 into 5 into 16. How much will that be? seconds. Seconds होगा ना? Everything is in SI unit here. Can you see that? So time will be in seconds. So did you understand? So how much time will it take? 1750 seconds. If you have time, you can convert it into hour. Divide by how much? To convert second into hours, cautious?
60.
Only 60.
60 into
60 into 60.
3600.
पहले मिनट सेकंड में भी छोड़ सकते हो. अगर आर में कन्वर्ट करना है सेकंड को, you have to divide it by 3600.